Hi, here is a new video dedicated to the V383. So I will make some tests. For example, I will test how is the behavior of the collective pitch versus some radio command as shown on YouTube videos. So I will try to check and verify this fact. So first of all, I installed some Wltoys paint on two of the three ESC wires because I will unplug them in order to have a safe taste. So I use a red color and also kind of dark blue to be sure, and the last one stay and change. So I will unplug the wires connected to the ESC in safety condition. Okay, now the three ESC wire unplugged. I will be able to connect the batteries without any interferences and test the behavior of the pitch and the collective pitch, especially when the radio is in the central position, the throttle stick is in central position. Let's check that. Okay, I will make the first test. So I bound the V383 with the radio, and you will see that I will try to install the stick in the central position. You can feel automatically it's the system is not stable in the central part. As soon as I am 50%, so I can confirm that there is I think it's a radio problem with the protocol. I will check with the Devo 7A. You can see if I close to the 50. There is okay. Now I would say it's not really bad news, because the probability that you during flight you stay in this position is quite low, because you can see even if I'm doing slowly, it's not very easy to reproduce this fact. Okay, so I'll try. I was almost. But it's strange that from the 50%, you know, there is a big change in the pitch. Okay, I guess it's probably it seems that it's a kind of quantification problem. I don't know, it's coming from the radio protocol or coming from the flying controlling board. Okay, it seems that the quantification step around 50% are so big compared to the rest of the deviation. So I will check this fact, but I think it's this kind of problem. So to be sure that it's not coming from the radio or it's coming from, I will test to bind in with the I bound the V383 with the CAN protocol. Okay, it's bound, as you can see. If I'm moving stick, is working. Okay, so you will see that about the throttle, you unfortunately seems to have the same kind of behavior around the 50%. So yes, so unfortunately it seems that the problem is not coming from the radio protocol, but more from FC implementation. Okay, software. Well, what we can do eventually is to correct a bit this behavior by some playing with the expo rate curves to be sure that in the central position we can delete the extend the quantification step, or to retract it in fact. So it will little bit more decrease this effect, as you can see. You can see the huge variation in the pitch in the central position. Okay, so if I cut the power, okay, if I cut the power, let's see what's happened about the blue light of the bound. If I okay, I cut. Okay, during 3-4 seconds, the last action seems to be continued, so it means that maybe the fail-safe is entering only about 2-3 seconds after. Okay, so it was the fail-safe test. So I can say that I can confirm most of the problem relieved by the this guide in YouTube about the V383, about the behavior in the central position, okay, of the stick. So for me it's a kind of firmware problems, and unfortunately I don't think we can update the firmware of this machine. So well, I think maybe you will be able to see maybe a version 2 of this flying control board. I don't think it's very expensive, should be around $10–15. So I guess you will be able to swap it. So I will make some other test flights. So I resume there is a small bugs in the central position of the throttle, but it's very rare to have this behavior in flight, because you have to be very precise to see this kind of oscillation. So I don't think there is a big impact in flight, and well, but it's a nice flagger, whatever. Just when the spare part will be available, that's still an open question. So I will replug everything and see you another test.